welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going ahead with the other questions related to agile project development process, interview preparation. If you would like to join my community, you can go ahead and purchase my course from the description section. And other than that, the other videos you will get the other questions and answers till 25 questions. So we are continue from that 26 question in this video. So just go through the other videos from this series so that you can get the all questions as answers related to interview. So let's be with me and go ahead and see the next questions. Okay. The next question is, if someone set in US and you're in India, then how you plan or schedule the meetings, events of scrums? This is the common questions they will ask us in every interview because the all means we are working all are on time, right? So this question is common. So we always choose the overlapping time of the shift of working. Okay. So daily stand-up meetings is always starting with the day for Indian time where we are working. So if the ending shift timing will be of them US timing with overlapping with our time. Okay, so we always choose overlapping time of shifts of working. If they ask the example, just give the example that we are working in IST or we are working with them, then we choose overlapping time of shifts as per our convenience and discussion. Okay. So the other question, next question is the five Scrum ceremonies that make up a sprint. So five Scrum ceremonies are sprint planning, then the daily Scrum, sprint review, sprint retrospective, and the backlog refinement. Okay, so the next question is, who will participate in the retrospective meeting? This is a common question. Will ask for each and every role. It's not related to only Scrum Master role, it's related to developer, QA, and DevOps team, then the other than the that product owner also. Okay, so the following people can participate in the retrospective meeting. Scrum team. The entire Scrum team, including developer, tester, and other relevant team members. Scrum Master, the facilitator of the meeting, also known as the Scrum team leader. Then the product owner represent the project's stakeholders and the objectives. Other contributors, design marketers or anyone else who contributed to the current sprint or iteration, they can also involve into the retrospective meeting. The goal of the retrospective meeting is to analyze the latest sprint and determine what changes can be made before starting the next portion of the project. Okay, so in the retrospective meeting, we always do what went well, what we are planning, then what are the actionable items, those things we discuss in the retrospective meeting. In regional, we can say currently we always do the retrospective meeting within the Scrum team, where Scrum Master will be available and the developer teams so that they can open up freely. If required product owner, then only they are going to join. Otherwise, once you will download that PDF and upload on Confluence, everyone can accessible that details what happened in the retrospective meeting. They can go ahead with that. Okay, so actionable items are important. What actions we are going to take care for the next coming sprints so that we also written in that retrospective meeting details. Okay, so that will be visible to all the teams. Okay, so the next questions here, it's related to retrospective meeting only. So here are some tips from my side for making the retrospective meeting more effective. You can explain these if required and ask in elaboration more. Okay, so the create a space, safe space. Make sure your team feels safe and secure by keeping the attendees list minimal, encouraging open communication, and having designated person run the meeting. Then the second one is prepare. Have a clear picture of what went well, what didn't, and what you want to bring to the table as actionable. So the gather data in advance. Give people more time to think about their inputs by gathering data before the meeting. Then they encourage sharing a feedback. Listen actively, ask questions, summarize the team's feedbacks. Okay. Have a facilitator. A good facilitator means a scrum master knows when to let open the discussion continue or when to move to a game or exercise. Okay. Then they create a structure agenda. Agenda provides the guidelines on how the meeting should proceed to discussion stay focused on type topic. Look for the insights and common themes as well. Identify the strength areas of the improvement, everything we are going to capture there, what went well, what didn't, and what are the actionable. So decide on the next step as well. Brainstorming possible solutions or group similar or duplicate items and hold a vote as well. So make retrospective a habit, that is establish a cadence for your retrospective and stick to it. Okay. Then think outside the office. A new environment can help fuel creativity and promote the deeper thinking. So this can be taken as acceptance mode with the actionable items. Okay. So these are some tips to making the retrospective more effective. If they ask you in the interview questions, then only give the elaboration. Otherwise, you can go ahead with the simple as it is this answer. Okay. Let's go ahead and see the next questions. What is the important event in the Scrum? Every event is important, but as per my perspective, sprint retrospective. If they ask my perspective, only one important event, then you can go ahead with the sprint retrospective. Why? So, although each Scrum event is important and the Scrum framework works great when each event is treated with equal opportunity, right? If I had to draw down on which of those events is the most important to the development of the agile team, it would hand down to be sprint retrospective. Okay, why? The sprint retrospective is possibly the most valuable event that the agile world has within it. An event whether the team come together and evaluate what is working, what needs work, where and how the team can improve the next sprint. It's time to reflect, inspect, and adapt. Right, three pillars of the empirical process, which is the base for the Scrum, right? You can explain like this. Okay. Then, if given the opportunity to remove the event, then which you can remove? I feel nothing can be removed. If we remove any event, then it will impact on delivery of valuable product, quality of the product. Okay, valuable product. So these are two common questions they will ask you to judge how you worked went well in previous projects and previous companies. Okay, so just go through this video with these questions and other questions from the other videos as well from this series. And if you are having any questions else, you can comment, and of course I will let you know the answer for that. We will resolve your doubts as well. And if you want the personalized coaching mentoring, you can go ahead and purchase my course from the description sections, and you will get the lifetime community involvement as well. Thank you.